Well, hey there everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. And here is Deathsaurus from HasLab. Yeah. Alright, finally got this guy in. Here he is, and it's a huge box hitting the top of my thing. Let's see if I can... You can see Legacy right here, nice and purple. I love that, it looks good, the metallic purple. Got the picture of him on his throne. You know, down here you got Deathsaurus or anything. Okay, let's see if I can turn it around. This is Transformers, and once again that beautiful metallic purple. Then on the back, you got him in a couple modes. There you go. You got him in his alt mode, which is a flying dragon, or they call him a space chicken. And then there's some other stuff right there. And then the other side is the same thing. Well, I'm sorry, it doesn't say the same thing. It comes with stuff that you get. His weapon, his Breastmasters, and there you go. All right, and there you go. You get the mace. All right, and once again, here is the front. Golly, this thing is huge, giggity. All right, let's get to where what he comes with, and he does come with a lot of stuff. So let's go. All right, so this is all he comes with. We got all tier 3 or 3 tiers that that were done. They had and everything. But here are the instructions, and there it is, pretty big and really done well. Once again, Hasbro doing really good. Big enough pictures. And it just shows you most, everything, that you need to do, transformation and what the other stuff can do. So that's pretty good. Nice there. You get his mace. Very nicely done. All this gunmetal silver right here is painted. Looks really good. And you got some gold right here on the, I guess the hilt or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. No, it's not called a hilt. Anyways, well, what he holds with, and that's gold, is painted and everything. So very nice. Got a nice little chain. You can swing it around. That's pretty cool. You get the arrow that will go with him, the tiger chest. You can make a bow out of this, and you have an arrow, and it's just plastic, kind of a copper plastic and everything. You do get blast effects. They are 3. They come apart. There's 3 of them. That's so cool. So you get 2 of those. They're nicely purple. I like that. Move that over here. You do get the stand, and you get this stand right here. And it has 2 options, and I'll show you that in a minute, where you can slide it in right here or slide it in like this. And then you got this part right here, which will go right here, and this will hold the alt mode, the flying dragon and everything. Like I said, I'll show you that when we get there. You get the 2 mini cons. I'll go over that. Boater, the other thing is Boater and everything, and nicely painted. This blue is all nicely got a nice sheen to it, nicely painted and everything, really nice. And underneath there, and I'll show you those in a little bit. And then you get Pippo, or Pipo, or Pippo. It's a, ambulance. But nice blue, red paint and everything. So pretty cool. We'll take a look at that. And then we got the living metal destroying cannon. So this is pretty wild. Nice kind of a pinkish purple right here. Silver paint right there. Nice claws, they can move out and everything. Silver right here. You can extend it. And clap right there. You got a holder right there. You can do this right there as well. And once again, I'll show you how you use this. You can use it in both modes. And these do move too as well. Move back and forth. Same thing as there. So pretty cool. You get a sword, which is nice. Once again, all this silver is painted and the gold is painted. Very nicely done. I like that. Okay, put that over there. So you get this part. This is going to be where it can tab onto the shoulder, or he can hold it for his, this is a shield, and also his tail in alt mode. And you can store it right here. And I'll show you some more stuff. You can either store it like this, which you can store everything back on the throne, and I'll show you that. Or you can do that like this and everything. You can hold it. So pretty cool. All right. So here is his shield, and once again, blue paint, a little lighter blue right there. The Decepticon symbol, very nice, and you just fold it in. Like I said, you can keep that blue piece in here if you want to, and this will form his tail, and they'll add on. So I'll show you that. All right, so you got the 2 Breastmasters. So you got the eagle chest, very nice. Got some gold paint, some black, blue, and silver, and black paint, and the nice Decepticon symbol. And I'll show you more of that. Then you get the tiger chest. And like I said, he turns in, he's like a triple changer, I guess. Well, he turns into a tiger, and then you can, turn into his breastplate right there. And you can also use, he'll transform into his alt mode, and you can also use it as a bow and arrow. So, or a bow, and you use the arrow and everything. So love this chrome, man. And my chrome's pretty good. A lot of people, you know, especially with the Victory Saber or Star Saber, their chrome on his chest was really bad, but I think mine is pretty good. I do got some fingerprints, but very nice. Red paint right there. Decepticon symbol. You got some red paint right there. So very nice. And last but not least, you do get the stand. Like I said, the throne will sit right here and right there. And then you can also use it, like I said, with this. And you can slide it in right here or like this, however you want to. And I'll show you more of that later on. But there you go. That is everything he comes with. Wow. All right, real quick, go over these little mini cons, or not mini cons, but whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called. But anyways, you know, they have to throw these in, but you know, it's okay. But here's Boater, or what his name is, yeah, Boater. Like I said, nice blue paint, really nicely painted, everything. So it looks pretty cool. Transformation is real simple. You just flip this out, flip these back, kind of like heel spurs. Untab that, flip this back, and then you got you can bring things down, and there you go. That is Boater. Pretty cool. Nicely painted, man. These are really well painted. Silver and blue eyes, and the gray is painted on the head and the hands. You got red paint. So, and all this blue is painted. Very nicely done. Swivel of the head. You can go out to there, you know, up and down a little bit, all the way around. No bending of the arm or the hands. No white swivel. Go out to about right there. Kick up, kick back. Little wiggle waggle, and you got a knee swivel, knee bend. And that is it. All right, there he is. And here is Pippo. And once again, he is a ambulance driver. Nice blue windows, red right there for paint. And that is it. And transformation for him is going to be right there. Flip that out. He does have feet. Let's see if I can get these feet out. See if I can get these feet out. There we go. And there we go. And then you move these down. Well, come on now. There we go. And move these down. All right, so there he is. Nice. Once again, silver paint, blue eyes. The red is all painted. Nice Autobot symbol right there. Did he have an Autobot symbol? They did not put one on him. Okay. All right. Not really anything for the head because this little cover, you know, gets in the way. Go out to there, all the way around. Once again, nothing for the arms. No waist swivel or anything like that. And then you go about out to there, kick up, nothing, a little back, not much, a little wiggle waggle, knee bend, and a little toe tilt down just because of transformation. And there you go. There are his little mini con, little people. I forgot what they're called. For Siege, I forgot what they're called. Anyways, there they are. And then real quick, we'll take a look at their the Breastmasters and everything. Like I said, this is the Eagle Crest. We'll put Tagger over there a little bit. Once again, looks like a kind of a tapish thing kind of thing, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, and you transform him. You just flip these out, and then move those out like that. Move that out like that. And then what you're going to do, you're going to flip these out. Here's his tail. And you move his legs down here. Get his head out first. And then flip his feet down. And there you go. Now you don't have to have the guns out. You can move them down if you want to, however you want. So he's got some nice silver for the beak. And it looks like maybe, I don't know if they painted the eyes red or not. Kind of, you know, blends in. Maybe they should have painted them silver. That would have been cool to maybe, you know, stand out a little bit. But there you go. You got a hinge right here, and a little movement right there. So you can get a decent amount of articulation. And his feet or legs are on a ball peg, so you can go up and down, out right there. There is a bend right here. It's really tight. I think you can bend the feet. So just be careful. It is right there. And the tail will move up and down. And that's pretty cool. And he also transformed, like I said, he transforms into a gun. So you just move it, or you can leave these out right here. Flip this down, flip these back in, flip this back in, and move this down. And he's got a nice little thing right there. And he's a gun, you know. And like I said, you can use the blast effects if you want to. You can move them on, or you can move them right here. Use this one, and there you go. You can use him as a gun as well. So he's kind of a triple changer. So that is pretty neato. So let me flip those back in like that, and there you go. So that is him. And moving on to Tiger Chest. Here he is, and like I said, you can use him as the the breastplate, and he will also fit in the his chest is there as well, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Once again, beautiful paint job. All right, so we'll transform him real quick. Now these do come off; they don't come attached with when he comes and when you open the box. So you do have to attach those, kind of like a little nub you can hold on to. All right, so transform him into his beast mode. Flip that out. Flip that out. Let's flip this out one time. All right, and that is going to be his tail. All right, there you go. And what you do is you're going to flip this out. Flip this out. Then you're going. There's this little thing right here is on a slider, so you kind of pull that out, and then you can flip that down and flip his rear legs out, and do the same thing right there, and right there. Then you can move it back, and then move these up like this. And here you go. Here he is in his tiger mode. Looks pretty cool, I love, like I said, I love that gold chrome. Looks really good. I don't think this blue is painted, but that red and Decepticon symbol. So very nice. His mouth does open. Let me see if I can get a spudger. It does open. It's really tight in there. Forgot to move. It is on extender on a little slider right there. So you can extend that. But you can open his mouth. Anyways, you can't open his mouth. He does have red eyes. Look really good. As far as articulation, look down quite a bit. Not much up, and a little side to side, so, and a swivel too as well. The legs can go up, back and forth. He does have a bend at the elbow, I guess is elbow if you want to call it. These you already saw, you can move these up and down and everything. So, and then you can move this as well. So this has a little thing like this because of transformation, back and forth, and also has a bend at his elbow or knee. I guess it'd be a knee and everything. And the tail will move up and down a little bit in there. So pretty neato. All right. Then you want to, I just had him as a bow as well. Real easy. You just extend, golly. All right. Extend this, move these back, move this down, move this down, move this back, and then lift this up, flip the tail back in. All right, and there you go. And you move these back and move these back, and then there's a thing right here. You move this like that, and then you take this part, flip this like this. Well, don't take that off. It's a little nub thing, and just tab it in right there. And there you go. Let me see, what did I do with the arrow? Okay, put the arrow. All right, there's two little tabs. Use the first one, and there you go. And that is how it's going to tab in. There's two tabs right here. It's going to tab into his form, and I'll show you that when I get to him in bot mode. But just want to show you that real quickly. That's how you use the bow and arrow. All right, here is Deathsaurus in his alt mode. Flying dragon, space chicken, whatever you want to call it. Looks good. I like it. It's kind of goofy looking, but it looks good. All right, so like the tail, it does come, untabbed. So what you do is you're going to slide it into this part right here. And there you go. Then you're just going to tab it in there. It's going to tab, there's a slot and there's a tab right in there. And there you go. And with the Breastmasters, you can put this in right here. And it's going to fit right there. And you take the tiger one, and it's going to fit in right there. And just kind of line it up, and there you go. And move that right there. Kind of starts popping out a little bit if you start moving, mess around with it. But he should stay tabbed in there pretty good. All right, let me move this back there like that. You gotta stay tabbed in. It's not the securest, okay? So be wary of that. It does pop out a little bit. So kind of wish it tabbed in a little better. Okay. All right. There you go. So there he is. Love the head sculpt. Love the gold paint. Looks really good. You got silver. You can open up the mouth quite a bit. And he does have a port where you can put in some blast effects. Rawr. All right. So that opened up pretty good. Got the nice red eyes. All right. You got this little piece can move up and down. And you can move down, move up quite a bit. You do have a swivel. Wish you could move side to side, but that's fine. Love the teeth. Looks good. Do got some nice sculpt work right there. Kind of wish they would have painted that silver or something. Maybe pop a little bit. Make that pop. So there you go. All right. With the little T-Rex arms, it's on a hinge. You can little hinge and swivel. You can move up and down, outwards. And you do have a bend at the elbow. That's pretty cool. And you got the nice gold paint, blue and red, gold, red. Very nice. The toes are painted gold. All right. Very nice. The wings, they're a softer plastic than what this is. So it is a little bendable. Not too much. Don't want to snap it. Love all this sculpt work in there. But I kind of wish they would have painted something in there. Would have brought that out really nicely. But you can, it does have a hinge. See? Yeah, that's going to be a problem. So, okay. So it does move, a little bit right there. And you do have a swivel right there. So that is pretty cool. And then on the back, once again, just got this nice red and black. And then it got the nice Decepticon symbols. Looks good. The back, you do got some gold, red, black, and white paint. A little bit right here. I showed you all that. Very nice. All right, with the legs. Moving on to the legs. Okay, so you got nice ratcheted. Daddy loves some ratchets right there. You have that. No outward or anything like that, but you do have a bend right here. And then you have a bend right. Let's see if I can get this. Bend right here. And then a bend. You got a bend, or a hinge up and down. No rocker. And you do have a swivel. And the feet, like you already saw, they will flare out as well. So that's pretty cool. So there you go. All right. And get him back up in his right position. Get his little thing down like that. All right. So with the weapon, you have the weapon right here. So there is a slot there on either side. You have two slots. You can, choose whichever one you want. Let me see if I can make this a little better. It's kind of leaning over like that. Okay, there we go. Golly, stand upright. All right, so what you're going to do, you're going to have to move this out of the way a little bit, and you're going to take this tab and you're going to put it in that slot right there. And see if I can get the tab in. Golly. It is a tight one. There we go. All right, let's move this back in right there. All right, then he also has a slot on his arm. See if I can focus. There's a slot on his arm. You can tab it in here. You don't have to. You can just leave it like there and it's fine. And there you go. There he is holding his weapon. And once again, you can put some blast effects in the weapon. That's pretty cool. And last but not least, let me see if I can do this real quick. There is a hole right there. Put this right here. And this is going to use the stand. So do that. And let's bring the stand over. And you just basically, you can kind of tab it in right there. Like that. You can kind of, yeah. So he does have a little ab crunch too as well. I forgot to mention that. Everything. You can also put some blast effects on the feet if you want. And like he's flying. So that's pretty cool. Let me see if I can. There you go. And put the blast effects right there. And there you go. So there he is. Kind of flying mode, if you want to call it, So it's pretty cool. So there you go. That is really everything for his alt mode. And real quick, there he is next to MP44. That's Optimus Prime, so he is tall. And you got Jazz from Famous Toys, and you got the Alternators Hot Rod. Just show you a little scale for you. All right, back for transformation. Here is Deathsaurus, and I think he looks freaking awesome. They did a great job. All right, so what you can do, like I said, with the just like you did in alt mode, you can take this, push it in, okay? And the way to get him out is you can lift this up, and there's a little hole. You just press it out, and easy peasy. All right, and then you put his tiger, and like I said, see if I can get it lined up, and like I said, it was kind of popping out. Yeah, see it just sometimes it doesn't tab in right. There you go. Maybe there. Okay, so be wary of that. That's gonna maybe cause some problems, but that does pop out a little bit. But there he is with his Breastmasters in. But beautiful head sculpt. Love it, love it. I forgot to spread these out. They do spread out as little whatever those are, ears, I guess. But beautiful silver, red for the eyes. Love this gold chrome, the red right there. Very nicely done. So you can look down and a little bit, not much. The chin gets in the way. He can look up a little bit as well, side to side all the way around. No attitude or anything like that. A little bit maybe, but not much. All right, then you got this right here. Okay, the wings, once again, go up and go back and forth. I like that. Looks good. Beautiful paint. All the paint you saw on the bird mode or dragon mode. Sorry, not bird mode. Dragon mode, it's the same thing. Okay. So you got all the way up to there, which is pretty good. You can go all the way around. Love those ratchets, hard ratchets, very nicely done. Like I said, up there. Now he does have a little. If you want to untab this, you can do if you want to do some dynamic poses, you can do that. This popped out again. Golly. You do have a 90-degree knee bend, not knee bend, elbow bend, and you do have a bicep swivel. I thought you did. Yeah, bicep swivel. Let me pull that down. It's supposed to be pulled down a little bit. So it gives you a bicep swivel. So that's very nice. Red paint, gold paint, looks good. All right, the fingers. So the thumb, can't move it. And you got one pin, but it's separated. So you got one pin on this finger. So these two can move by itself, and the other two can move by itself as well. And you do have a swivel. And that is it with that. All right, so let's move on down a little bit. You got this little tiger right there. You do have a waist swivel. Now that does start getting in the way right there. So that's going to cause some problems. That's going to pop that out. Golly. That is the only issue I have right now with him is this little thing will not stay in that well. Maybe. Okay. May have to work with it. Okay, we'll see. All right, he does have a little ab crunch, which is pretty cool. Man, I'm always get on Hasbro for not giving us ab crunches, but there you go. You got the ab crunch, and you can look up a little bit. So that is pretty cool. I like that. Very nicely done. You got these, that's, part of the, dragon mode. All right, move these up. All right, so you do have Van Damme all day, every day, which is good. Move these flaps up right here. Nice, once again, hard ratchets. You can kick up to there and kick back to there. Thigh swivel right there. You got some nice sculpt work on the legs. Gold, red, black, blue. Very nice. Nice ratchets once again. 90-degree knee bend. You have a toe tilt, which is, you have a toe tilt a little bit with all of it. And you got, this folds in down like that as well. And no tilt up or anything like that. And you do got a rocker, runs into this right here. Could be a little better, but it's fine. And you got the heel spur right there. All right. And on the back, you do have a little backpack just because of the bird, or the, I keep calling it a bird, sorry, space chicken. But it's not terrible. I think it, blends in really well. That's good. And you got some stuff back here. That is pretty cool. You got a little gappage right there. Not much waffles at all. So that's good. A whole lot better than Star Saber or Victory Saber, whatever you call him. So there you go. All right, so I got the chest to go in a little better. Hopefully it stays in. Like I said, that might, be a little problem. I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet, but we'll see. All right. So basically with the weapons, it's the same like, Masterpiece stuff. You just got a little tab and you hit the slot right there. So there he is holding his mace, which I really love. Probably my favorite weapon out there. And you just close your hand right there. And then with the sword, same deal. There's a little tab right there. You just got to get it in the right spot. And, well, yeah, it's a lot easier said than done. But anyways, you get the gist of it. Basically, like I said, there's a slot right there. And you just got to tab it in the right spot. And you'll get it. So there's that. All right, with the gun, the same thing goes. Basically, what you're going to do, you can, if you want to, you can tab it up here and have it as an arm cannon or a, shoulder cannon. If you want to, that's, you can do that if you want, or you can hold it. Like I said, you will have to extend the arm and just like that, and just tab it in right there, just like the, the sword and the mace. And there you go. All right, now with the, with the tail, it also becomes a shield. So basically what you do is you open it up, and there's that blue tab in right there. So what you can do is you can flip this around, and on this, you can just tab it in right here. You may have to move the wing back a little bit, and you can tab it up there if you want to, or you can take it off and flip that back around. And you can go like this. Yeah, come on. Tab in like that. And same thing, just like the sword and the mace and the gun. Just tab it in the right area. And there you go. And you got you a shield. So that is cool. And I think, oh, the sword does tab back here. So you got this little spot right here. And then this right here is kind of at an angle. So you do have to, angle it out a little bit. And you just tab it in right there, and you can hold the sword, and you can take the mace and untab it there, and you can kind of just ball it up, and it will go in here like that. I guess you just, just goes in. Let's see, let's get the sword off, so you can kind of just, work with it, and then I guess it'll sit in there like this if you want to. So kind of a storage space for it too as well. So there you go. That is his weapons. And let's take a quick look at the throne. Before we get to the throne, forgot about the bow. An arrow right there. And like I said, with the, you could do the gun. It's the same thing. You got the little tabs. Let me get this out real quick. And you just basically just open this up, flip this around, and same concept with every, the other weapons. You can hold in his hand, and you got a pistol, little pew-pew gun, so that's cool. And then let's put that back in here. You can use that as one of his chest things, or you don't have to have them in there at all. You can use the chest is already there. But okay, so with this, like I said, you just kind of flip this around, kind of tab it in, to lock that in place. And there's two tabs right here, And you also got to flip this around to put in the bow. And it will go right there, like this. And like I said, there's 2 slots right here, right there. And you just kind of line it up. Well, let me get that out of there. And kind of line up. There's 2 slots right here, right there, right there. And you just line it up as best you can. And let's see. Let me see. Open this up a little wider so he can. You have to have a little space for this. Like that. And there you go. And then he can kind of hold his bow and arrow. All right, before we get that, I forgot to show this also. You can store the arrow back here. You have a slot right there, and you just use the bigger tab, and there you go. Also, you can use the flat stand. So you take this little hole right there, stick it in a booty hole, and then you just slide it in just like the regular, just like that, and you have use as a stand. Pretty cool. Most people are going to use it for the throne, but if you want to use it for the stand, you are more than welcome. You have it's your Transformer. Do whatever you want with it. All right, let me get that over there. Okay, and I don't know if I showed the stand off real well, but here you go. It's got some line work in there. It's all gray plastic underneath, nothing special. So you take the throne, and you can also store him, the bird, Breastmaster, eagle thing, whatever. There is the little tabs, and you just stick it in the hole, and giggity, and there you go. And there is, you just put it in the 4 little holes right there. And then what you can do, let me move him over here. You can store, I think, almost everything on here. I'll turn it around, and what you can do is you take the mace, and you throw it around if you want to. You stick it in the hole right there. Another giggity. And then you stick the arrow. You can stick the arrow down right here. Like that. And then you can take this part. Well, goodness gracious. Take this. Yeah. And then do that. And then you take this, plug it in right there. Like that. You kind of move it over like that. And then you can take the, let's see, you take the sword, and it will go right here, like that. And you take the gun, you can move this back, move this under like that, and do that. And there is a hole right there, and it will go right there. Okay. Move the chain out of the way. Okay, there you go. And then you can take your the thing right there, and you're going to take this, and there you go. And then you just plug it in right here, and there you go. That is everything I think that you can put on there. So yeah, very cool. Everything stores. Pretty cool. And there you go. There's the throne. And what you do with him, so you got to take this and move it up like that. Move it up like that. What you got to do is untab these and then move it down like that. And then move it up like that. Then you can tab these back in. Tab that back in. And basically what this is going to do is this is going to, you know, this, the dragon head is going to fit in there. And you just kind of work it in there. Hopefully I can do it. Kind of just solidifies it's in there. There you go. Maybe, I don't know. May have to work with it off camera. All right, so there's 2 slots right here. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay, so there's 2 little things right there, and then these right here. They're gonna just rail it in there. Kickity. And once you do that, then it solidifies it. And there you go. that is him. Let me move it down a little bit so you can see. That is him sitting on his throne. My goodness, I love the throne. It looks really good. And turn around real quick. Like I said, there's everything stored on there. That is awesome. So there you go. That is Deathsaurus with his weapons and all his stuff and his throne and his all the good stuff, man. Just so much playability, man. Just freaking awesome. Forgot to move this up there. Golly. Sorry about that. But there you go. All right, there you go. There he is next to Victory Saber. And I think it looks pretty cool. I like them. I like them both. So there they are for scale. Like I said, Victory's a little bigger because he's got the platform shoes. But yeah, scale. And there he's next to MP44 Optimus Prime. You got Siege Prime, Ironhide, and you got Core Class Wheelie, and you got Tismagu Retgar. That's scale. Man, he's a big fella. And Crappergonets, Crappy Toilet Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale. All right, folks, if you made this far, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, final thoughts on Deathsaurus from HasLab. HasLab Deathsaurus. Awesome. Really freaking awesome. Definitely will be in my top 10 if I do a top 10 of the official Transformers. He is just, man, really just get out of the the main issues I really have with him. It's just the breastplate, with him. And if you work with it, I got it to fit in there better. You just got to work with it. It stays in there pretty good. Now, if you don't, it is going to pop out and everything. So just be wary of that. Let's talk about the accessories. Everything's cool. So, these are, they didn't have to throw these little two in, but, they're fine. That's pretty cool. You get blast effects. I love that you can use the stand as a throne or a stand. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Love the little Breastmaster, the eagle and the tiger. And I love the weapons. They're all freaking awesome. I love that mace. You got the shield. You got the gun. You got the bow and arrow. It's just so much playability. Playability is right there, and it's freaking awesome. I love it. I love how everything stores. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's awesome. And I do love the throne. It's very nicely made. Pretty cool. I mean, it is a little light. You can tell it's probably hollow inside, but it's not bad. But yeah, love it. This guy, awesome. I love the flying dragon mode. Looks cool. You can call it a space chicken, whatever you want to. It looks good. Transformation's easy. Shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Nothing really complex about it. Bot mode looks spectacular. I love the chrome right here on the wings and then on his forehead. That is nice. Paint wise, really good paint. You got gold, black, blue, silver, white. I mean, very nice. I just kind of wish there was more like on the back of the wings. That would have been pretty cool to, maybe make that pop a little bit. Other than that, the paint looks really good. Articulation, on par with most of the stuff that, you see on the main line. You even got an ab crunch. That's awesome. I'm always asking for an ab crunch for the mainline stuff, and you get a little one, so that's awesome. Materials feel good. No, only thing waffleized is just basically it's just the back of the knee right there, and that's not terrible. So very nicely done. The materials feel good. It's got a nice weight. No die cast or anything like that, but it does have a nice weight. The plastic feels really good. I didn't think I was going to break anything, and overall, really good. I like him better than Victory Saber. He's just, I have no ties to this character at all. I don't know very much about him at all. But man, this is my Deathsaurus. I love it. It's awesome. Hope you were able to, get in on, try to get this guy. Hopefully maybe find on the secondary market. I already seen on eBay and on Facebook where people are selling theirs already. So, I think it's worth it. It's fun. You get accessories and the playability right there. Like I said, it's there. It's fun. I like it. So, hope you liked the review. Hope I went over everything, pretty clearly. Hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, it's in the instructions more than likely. But hit me on some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Give me some comments. Some of you thought of the review. Did you get this guy? Or I know a lot of people are waiting for him right now. But I guess to see the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Man, hell freaking Transformers and hell freaking Deathsaurus, man. Golly, this thing is freaking awesome. And good night, folks.